We're getting close to finishing up Act 2, but first off I want to go check in with some of my good samurai buddies who still have a lot of character-specific quests around here, though it is largely Lady Moscow. And specifically I'm going to start out with this one, because every single time I enter this area, she keeps trying to force me into the quest, much like, you know, the last time with the Omi Cove. So it feels like a pretty good one to finally get out of the way.
Masako, what's wrong?
A man named Kajiwara recruited the men who killed my family. His name is on the list. He lives in this prefecture. That monk knows where, but he won't tell me.
Junshin means well. I'll talk to him.
Yes. I wonder why he would be somewhat reluctant to talk to you.
Junshin, it's good to see you.
And you, Lord Sakai.
Lady Masako and I are looking for Kajiwara. You know where he is.
She accused him of terrible things. I fear for his life if she finds him.
Masako has good reason to believe he recruited the men who killed her family.
He would never do that. He is a humble fisherman, a loving husband and father. I think she is blinded by rage.
Junshin, I need to talk to him.
As long as it is just talking.
Oh, absolutely she's blinded by rage, but we also do have a list. Like, there is a literal list of conspirators, and I don't think that's supposed to be
from here to the coast.
You know, something that's I don't think the list is gonna lie. There would be no real reason for it to. Maybe?
We'll take the road to the coast.
Thank you for your help, monk.
Peace be with you, Lady Masako.
I can't imagine what you said to Junshin that I didn't. He doesn't even try to hear me. It's like talking to a stone.
I think he's afraid of you.
Afraid? Why?
You can be intimidating.
Yes.
In our
Why
world,
indeed?
that is not a bad thing.
Why would
We're hunting a
anybody be
cruel and
afraid
vicious man.
of you?
He was a retainer for our
Ever.
clan. Dependable and skilled, but quick to anger.
Well, let's go
We
kill this
excused
guy
his
as
behavior
well,
until the
I
day
suppose.
caught him beating his wife and daughter.
A coward. Hurting his own family.
I dismissed him immediately. I offered his wife and daughter refuge in our house. Within a day, they'd gone back to him.
It's not always easy. Especially when you think they'll change.
This path should take us to the beach. We'll leave the horses to avoid being seen.
We should approach with caution. I don't want to put Kajiwara's family at risk.
Really? Jin, I've played the rest of this game at this point in time. They're already dead. Like, put them at risk. You know, one of the things with this game is that there are very few good endings,
That must be Kajiwara's
to say the
fishing hut.
least.
Among us
If there's
farmers.
any sort
They
of
may
chance
have
that,
already killed him and
you know,
his family.
somebody's family
chance they're
has
still
died,
alive.
they've
Let's go.
probably died. It's a very dour game in that way. Actually, just overall very little levity. It's one of the things I was talking about where I do like the idea that it is a very, very serious game. Kind of refreshing in its own way. But it's like, I don't know. Wouldn't also hurt to have a little bit more levity in it too, to be honest. Or at the very least, some quest lines that don't end with, and then everybody died. And, you know, the survivors are left to pick up the pieces the best they can. There we are. I guess I could go for the super. You know, let's go, why not? Bam. Bam. That was Masako. That was not who I was trying to hit there, by the way. It's a good thing that I didn't instantly kill. Why is it? Why do I always keep attacking all of my allies? I'm not trying to. I'm telling you. It just keeps happening in that way anyway.
I don't see any more monks.
Let's check the house for Kajiwara and his family.
Nah, still not just gonna stab that guy for the sake of stabbing that guy.
New rolls of cloth.
Not cloth, silk. More than a humble fisherman could afford.
Think I could grab that? Because I kind of need it for like all of the really high level armor upgrades. I mean, even this quest itself, I believe, is giving me silk. Maybe this is the silk that I'm getting. Wait, is that how these quests work? Never really thought of
This
that.
blade is covered in blood.
It doesn't look like a Mongol weapon.
You just kind of assume
Fisherman's tool.
that, oh. And there you go.
This must be Kajiwara's wife and daughter.
I always feared this would be their fate.
Maybe the Mongols killed them?
Then where is Kajiwara's body?
Masako, footprints. Leading away from the hut. What if Kajiwara survived?
Ran like a coward.
I mean,
Let's follow the footprints.
not for long. Also, boy, this game really does have a huge over-reliance on follow these footprints.
Kajiwara!
Oh, that was easy.
Lady Masako! The Mongols attacked my wife and daughter
Quiet, Snake! We know you killed them.
out of love. Better me than the Mongols. It's what they wanted.
You sick...
Jin! You recruited the assassins who killed my family. Who hired you? Tell me, and I will end you lovingly, like you did your wife and daughter.
All I know is he understood
Understood what?
how it feels to be ruined by you. How I was driven to poverty. The toll it took on my family.
I couldn't stand to hear another word,
Everything he said was a lie.
except about being ruined by me. I know Sadao felt the same way.
The conspirators are bonded by hate. The attack on your clan was personal.
Organized by a rival samurai with a deep grudge. But I can't think of who.
We'll find him.
We still have business in Toyotama. I'll find you when I know more. Thank you for your help, Jin.
Oh, that one was actually pretty straightforward comparatively. Oh, come on. I mean, I don't even need technique points for pretty much anything at this point in time. I kind of have almost everything unlocked, really. Like, let me take a look here. Yeah, like, look at that. Like, look at this. Yeah, what am I going to do? I'm going to go get the concentration upgrades for the bow that I never use? No. I mean, I guess, you know, perfect. I almost never get perfect parries, though, especially now that I'm just entirely focused on trying to get the huge stagger. Charge attack? Sure. I mean, it's like, what else am I going to spend stuff on? So... And then, Fox Shrines? Yeah, it's like, you can really tell that I am getting fairly late into the game at this point in time. In fact, you know, just kind of like thinking about that a little bit more, you really do... Now that I've gotten almost all of the upgrades, it has become very, very easy to start going through the game. People were telling me that, you know, it's worth playing on hard mode and everything from the very beginning. And that's something that I keep constantly considering. It's just like, do I want to go check out, like, what it's going to be like on the higher level difficulties? But to be honest, sure.
Only the best for you.
But to be honest, I think that
You
I
have my
still
thanks.
want to keep it on medium because... Even on a harder difficulty, I still got all the ghost weapons. I still, you know, I'm just going to be spamming the R1 over and over, which prevents me from getting hit most of the time anyway. It's like, even if I just wasn't going to be using like stagger attacks over... I wasn't going to be spamming stagger attacks. I wasn't going to be using the ghost weapons. I wasn't going to be using ranged weapons, which I guess I don't really do. I don't know if this game quite has enough of like enemy variety or, you know, like there's a lot of stuff in the gameplay, but I wouldn't really say that it's super deep gameplay. It would just ultimately come down to, you know, parry, dodge, parry, dodge, parry, dodge. When enemies only have like 5 attacks that they do.
Jin, over here.
I don't know. I just feel like the gameplay is simple, not in a bad way, but in a way that it's just like
How long have you been here?
it is ultimately going to be me running in and just
What I need is justice
cleaving
for my
every
family's
single
murder.
enemy in Twine before they even know what's going on.
I'll be one step closer once I catch the snake named Umura.
One of the conspirators on the list.
He supplied the weapons that butchered my family.
Then we will find him and make him talk.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it too much, but doing these all in a row is just like, and he did this that butchered my family, and he did this that butchered my family, like
We
3
need to get
times
out
in a
of
row
here.
here.
This way.
Not
Omada's
really
rumored to be
planned
traveling to Umugi. I just
to
don't
do
know
them all at
so I've
once.
been camping.
But I mean, really, I haven't finished. I've kind of finished like everything else as you can see in the game. Like even the Izuhara down here is completely liberated. I can see everything. And then up in the second island, there's very few patches of like unexplored areas. And every one of like the little side quests and everything, like finding foxes or doing shrines, all done.
We can keep watch from here.
Do you
Don't know if I
what
ever actually
Umura looks
showed
like?
off like
I'm not
the
sure.
foxes and the
I
shrines
haven't seen
though.
him in 20 years.
You knew
Shrines
them.
are just
He
little
supplied
parkour
our
things for
clan.
getting some of the
He cheated
major,
us,
you know,
then tried to blame my
accessory,
husband for not
upgrade,
paying him
charm
enough.
things.
Was he right?
Of course
And
not.
foxes
Now, please, watch the road.
just give you slots
Get
for those
comfortable.
charms.
We might be here a while.
Then give you a specific charm
Moscow.
that just ups your
There.
damage and health
Men on
that
the walkway.
you upgrade by
just
continuing
like
to
him.
find the fox
Exactly like
dens and
Omura
following
20
them to a
years ago.
shrine.
They must be his sons.
Were
It's
they
just
both
basically
involved?
go from one place on the map to the other. And the shrines are, like I said, platforming in this game, much like the combat itself, not super advanced. It's all pretty straightforward. Cool set pieces, but it's all very Uncharted-like,
Let's follow them.
as I've
See what we
described it
can learn.
before.
I'll take the left. You take the right. The canyon is narrow. Stay high to avoid being seen.
Oh no, not the trailing missions. As I was just talking about how I wasn't a huge fan of the follow tracks.
But when I'm rich,
Haven't been a whole lot thus far, but I kind of fear if they start doing this more often again, because I don't know. It's a common thing, like the escort mission in the days of old. But I feel like it's never been a very beloved style of gameplay. It's just one that I suppose is easy to implement. Oh, could have just hooked on there. But no, I was able to cross the gap just fine. Any other areas that I might be able to do that? Because that's clearly...
avenged our family. Old Adachi is dead. His clan, too. Kipe says what I did is shameful. But he doesn't remember what Adachi did to us, to you. By morning, I'll have enough money to make up for what they took from you 1,000 times over.
Is there any other area I can get around here?
Father's proud of him. Why wouldn't
Do this, I suppose.
Kipe doesn't know what he's talking about.
Does not seem like he's noticing me anyway. I mean, yeah, there was clearly like an area that I was supposed to be...
My feet will never be dry.
No, I think actually I am supposed to be on the ground now.
Put in some
But, you know, there was
decent
clearly before an area that I was supposed to be kind of like wandering around up there. Here, this, just having the tall grass by itself seems to say that I should be down here doing this.
Finally.
Mm-hmm. Is this the Omi Cove? Or Umugi Cove? Whatever it is.
I need a drink. Brother, if you're there, come out. Saving bastard. I stole those pickled onions ages ago.
I'm calling my brother.
No need. I'm leaving. What does he expect? This is Umugi.
I mean, does tailing really even matter all that much at this point? I'm just like straight up in a town. Like I could just walk around here and nobody's gonna notice. Hey, you know what they say? If you're 40 meters away, you're unseeable. You're not a threat.
I should find Masako.
Oh, there she is.
Jin, over here.
The one I followed was involved. He spoke of revenge against Clan Adachi.
Then what are we waiting for?
He's on his way to meet the man who hired him.
The man who ordered my family murdered.
Let's get closer. Hear what they're saying.
This way.
Hey, how close am I to getting the next
us perfect
upgrade on?
your
Yes, I know we have other things to do, but just real quick. Man, all I need is just more supplies. And also, if I could get things to load in faster, especially for like some of the cosmetic stuff, that would be nice.
Protects us all, my lord.
Speaking of cosmetic stuff, actually, because apparently I'm just not even paying attention to this mission at all, I have now found a black dye trader, which has given me more pretty fancy outfits now. There is one for Gosaku's armor, which I don't like as much as the what is this? The bulwark style, but it might be worth using just to kind of switch it up a little bit.
You're just getting.
Besides, it's kind of a special dye trader, so you know.
Little father isn't right. Our family ending up in the street. Father's drinking.
He stole from Adachi, and father was always a drunk.
Listen, we pull this off, and you can use the money to escape. Take your family and leave the Mongols behind.
Let's get this over with.
You're not leaving the island right now. Have you seen?
Or they might see us.
God, you just saw the last episode. And it's just like, even with Jin Sakai on your side, I maybe accidentally hit Goro's boat a couple times as he was trying to leave, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Just kind of like. I'm not being suspicious. Whatever. Look, don't mind me. Just passing through.
I should gut him where he stands.
Not yet.
Samurai in full armor. Okay, I should probably also not follow him on the boardwalk here. There are all of these other areas to kind of make this a little bit easier. Especially with these down here. Do I even need linen? I mean, there are still a decent amount of armors to upgrade. It's just I'm not going to spend the stuff on that when I got the final Sakai katana upgrade
Let's wait.
ready to go.
See what happens.
Something's not right.
Let me do the talking.
1,000 supplies is a lot, and I already have everything else.
Which one of you is Omura?
That would be me. You have the payment?
We do.
It's stab in face.
Omura's
Like,
mine.
what do you expect? Are you kidding me? It's like, what do you expect? Everybody thinks that they can keep dealing with bandits, and it's like, you can't make deals with bandits. It never works like that, I'm telling you. I've seen a lot of people try, and they all fail. Well, except I guess for me, with specifically the... Oh, I suppose that was the perfect dodge. Neat. I don't think I pulled that one off just yet.
Damn, the fool's dead.
I heard him talking
Because, you
about
know, I
the
just
letter.
run in and I start
Must have
mashing
had
heavy
it.
attack.
Oh, look.
I'll check the bandits. See if they're holding anything.
Supplies, for example. Need 1,000 of them.
A letter.
And there we are. I'm still not going to be looting every single corpse. First off, most of them just include arrows.
This note bears the same
I do not
clan
need
emblem
arrows.
that was on the list from the inn.
This was
And
a
second,
setup.
it's just too much
Whoever
work.
killed your family lured Omura here to silence him.
The coward is covering his tracks.
Judging by this note, it's clear he's desperate for money.
He must not lead a wealthy clan.
Or he has no clan at all.
You think my family's killer isn't a samurai?
Maybe he wants to become one. Start his own clan.
And he's scavenging the corpse of Clan Adachi to fund it. Few people have the ambition for such a plot. I can use this. Narrow my search.
First, get some rest. This hunt is killing you.
Until I find the man responsible, there is no rest. I still have work to do in Kushi.
Also, she's not going to get
Find
any
me
rest.
when
I'm
you
going to
can.
go and do her third quest right now. Ooh, I see a collectible bird in the background there, too. Thought I mostly cleared out everything in this area, but I guess there must be something else hanging around. I'll go do that real quick. Why not? Where's that? But where's the bird? Somewhere? Nah, I can't find it. Never mind. Look, I'm not going to spend too much. I'm not going to spend too long screwing around with that. There's no reason. Also, yeah, you know, I was just saying. There is vanity, gear, and everything around here. I should... Wait, I don't think I have... No, I got enough flowers for this. I should. So... Let's go in and grab the Gosaku armor one.
Blacker than the heart.
Even though, like I was saying, I don't know. Don't like it as much.
I
I'll
need
still grab
more
it anyway.
to achieve the
Have it on for at least the rest of this episode. Yeah, it's just, well, black armor, which, I mean, you know, is,
perfect shade.
like, it's okay. But it's like the white armor has, like, a lot of different colors to it. These are just, like, you know, black gradient on the shoulders, for example, comparatively. Oh, and as always, throw on a different... Yeah, here we go. Throw on a different one for this. Where's brush, I guess, would make some sense. It's very monochrome. Sure. No, obviously not. The purple, though, I don't think really works exactly... Yeah, that's probably the one, right? Yeah, that's the one I already got, and... I mean, maybe... No, give me the Genbu's Darkness. I think that, yeah, for... this particular armor works out pretty well. Anyway, I have actual things that I'm going to be doing. And there's only like 2 more quests left for Moscow then. Really starting to come down to it. But I mean, considering that we've now cleared out, it has just been like one after another of clearing characters off the list. They're not really hiding anymore or anything like that. Shouldn't really come as a surprise. Sort of what I expect to have happen. It's just gonna be bam, 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 bam. Who saw me there? I guess it doesn't matter. How can you see me with this armor that perfectly blends in with the shadows? Okay, over here. And
I need information, not apologies.
Jushin again?
Perhaps.
My lord.
Wait, where are you? Because I can hear you talking. I do not know where you are. Here we go.
Once the Mongols take you,
Lord Sakai, I am worried about her.
Junshin. What was that about?
Lady Masako
You
is looking for
made
someone.
quite the trek since I last
She is
saw
angry
you.
I couldn't help.
Like you helped with Kajiwara the fisherman?
Did you ever
Especially
find him?
across, like,
Yes. After he killed
the
his
entire
wife and
island
daughter.
here,
How
when
could I be so
it's
foolish?
My friend
still,
can be
like,
harsh,
absolutely
but she
beset by
speaks the truth.
invaders.
This time, I truly do not know who she's after.
You have nothing to fear. I'll speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Sakai. And also for ridding this farmstead of Mongols. Now we can rebuild.
These people
Wait,
are
did I
lucky
do
to
that?
have you. Be well.
I mean, probably. I don't know, man. I've done that so much. Like, I don't remember when or where that happened. There were like, what does it say here? 17 different settlements that I'm going to be liberating, and 16 that I've already done. It's like I can't keep track of each one.
Escorted by armed men.
thank you.
Did the farmers know who you're looking for?
Someone on the list. A thief.
I'll help you find them.
I need to handle it myself.
The farmers said they
Okay,
left
quest
with
complete.
armed men,
Time to go back to Ishikawa.
Mercenaries.
professional killers.
They could complicate things. I can use your help, but I need your discretion.
You can count on it.
The farmers said they went toward
Yeah,
the bridge
discretion
outside the farmstead. It's this
Is,
way.
is what Jin Sakai is known for. Well, occasionally. I would not say often, though. It depends on how easy it is to do. Let me tell you, more often than not, especially these days, the easiest thing is just to... What's this? That is a box. Yes, I know. Look. I'm getting distracted. Oh, I don't even need steel. Like, I got the steel I need. I need the... Oh, for the love of God, just jump on the horse. Yeah, anyway, the quest for vengeance and all that. Just quick
Who is
stop
this
off
thief?
to, you know,
She
get
looted
some
Colonel
flowers
Adachi's
for my
estate after the attack.
cool vanity
Stole valuable
items and,
heirlooms,
you know, get my
personal
supplies
items.
for my upgrades and
Worse
everything.
is
It's
that mine
fine.
was our former servant. 3 years
Of
ago,
course.
my husband caught her stealing. He wanted to have her flogged. I did what I could for her, but she had to go.
It almost sounds like you miss her.
She was a dear friend. Her betrayal stings more than the others.
Oh. I see. A number of enemies that I'm about to go kill.
I'm going to sell everything. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Too late. He'll sell those heirlooms himself. Now take us to them.
I'll pay you to leave them with me.
You have no money.
I have this comb. It's gold, with pearl inlay. That was a gift.
It might fetch a fair price.
No. We'd have our heads. Enough of this. Take us to the heirlooms.
We don't need the mercenaries alive for questioning. Just her. The more of them we eliminate, the easier it'll be to recover what's yours.
Just don't be seen, or they might hurt her. He'll be in the open. Find cover.
Yeah, there's plenty. As you can see, the grass is plentiful around here. It'll be fine.
Too close.
No, it's not too close, trust me.
Heard the noise. Let's go.
What? That was a blowgun dart.
But we must set an example for our people by remaining true to our code and to ourselves.
The poison's just for now. After the Mongols are gone, I won't need it.
Oh, I guess it's the first time that I've used it outside of the quest.
Is that him? It's the ghost!
What? I ran out of poison, I guess. But still, it's like, I don't know. I think that it's like they wouldn't even realize. I could also just jump in there and, you know, use my super form anyway. Without being seen. I definitely was not seen, by the way. And of course, they put you with exactly four characters, which is just like, you know.
Too close.
Can I just do this?
Sounds like something over there. Let's
Yes, I cannot. No, that. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? That's all four of them. Okay, well, I don't know what they want me to. I guess it's not as straightforward as I think it is. Even though there are 4 Ronin, and I killed 4 of them. Like, what more do you need, you know? That should have been able to complete it. I'm just saying. I think the game even doesn't want to admit just how powerful Jin is right now. And they're just like, no, we can't just have you doing that.
You'll give us away. Look, he's distracted.
I'll take him.
And now it's like I should just be able to walk up and chain assassinate the rest of them and it'll be fine, but, you know. I'm very tempted to just do so, but, again, I know that... Oh. Like, it's right there! It's giving me the prompt right there. Okay. Let's wait for those guys to get a little bit farther. And then, can I just go and kill this person now?
You'll give us away.
I'm so tempted. I'm so extremely tempted because it would be so easy to do.
Step back.
She was clever.
You'll give us away.
Fire around the bell, melting and killing the monk inside.
Like, it is literally one more character to fight here. No. Oh, no. Okay. Then I'm just going to literally do this twice. I'm not entirely sure. It's like, would I have, you know, alerted the people if I killed that last guy? I don't actually know. Potentially. Oh. Kind of missed that last guy there.
Jin, I need to speak with Mai.
I'm here if you need me.
You stole my family's heirlooms for those murderers. How could you betray me?
I didn't. You betrayed me. Turned me away.
I saved you. My husband wanted you flogged. He knew.
Then you should have left with me.
I was the lady of Clan Adachi. And you were a thief.
I still love you.
Then tell me who you serve. He killed my family.
And he'll kill me.
I won't let him touch you.
I'll take you to your family's things.
It's gonna be the first time where we don't just immediately kill somebody after finding them.
We know the man you work for is a samurai.
I don't know his name. Never saw his face. He communicated only through notes. He knew about us, my lady.
How?
I don't know. He said he knew what it was like to love you. That he understood my pain.
Masako.
Mai was my only... has been the only...
He was anxious about the heirlooms. Concerned they get broken.
He's eager to sell them.
Their value is purely sentimental. He won't get the money he seeks.
Then perhaps he has no intention of selling. It's possible they're personal to him too.
He was possessive in his notes. Spoke as if they were his.
The heirlooms belong to no one but my family. I am the only one who remains.
Your heirlooms are in the brush.
Jin, will you gather them? I need to say goodbye. You are going to sell those mercenaries.
Well, I'm just gonna go over here and collect this stuff while you, I guess, stab her. Come on. Or somebody's gonna get stabbed. We all know. It's like, I'm gonna go walk over there and everything's gonna be on fire. That's not quite what I was looking for, I think. What, am I selling these things now? Ah, there we go. All right, now who's dead?
Thank you.
Where's Mai?
She's gone home. Jin, I want you to know, I'm not...
You don't owe me an explanation.
I cared for my husband. But I cared for Mai, too.
You still do?
I think I always will.
The man we hunt has feelings for you.
Other than my husband and Mai, I've had no romances, no admirers.
He could have been lying, feigning sympathy to gather recruits.
I just don't know who would do that.
We'll keep searching. It's only a matter of time.
When that time comes, we'll make him pay.
In all likelihood, I do think that is the last one for... No, got one more. 8 of 9. And Samurai Clan, which, whatever. I'm still not using that one. I wonder if we're going to finish up the Moscow quest. Wait, Bird. I'm going to finish up the Moscow quest in this episode. Because it's been kind of a longish one, but I thought it was going to kind of stretch the entire game, really. What is this? What is this? Like, why are you leading me here? Is it something up here? Strange. Oh, there we are. the gross, moldy hat. Thanks, bird. That's what I'm looking for. As opposed to my cool, like, extremely intricate helmet. But I mean, you know, hey, content is content and all that. So I will take whatever. No. We just got to make sure I'm going the right direction here. By the way, just curious, anything to pick up here before I completely ignore it forever? Nope. All right. Then I'm definitely also going to be doing Ishikawa's, at least whatever he's got going on in the second area as well. Obviously a little bit more straightforward, so I only got the one quest to start with. More linear. Somewhere hereabouts.
Where's Junshin?
Lady Masako!
Speak, monk! Please stop! Where is Junshin?
Masako, what are you doing?
Was
Helping
he
this
the
monk
one
find
behind
his
this the
tongue.
entire time?
Help! Masako, let me handle this.
Fine. But if you can't make him talk, I will.
I thought she was going to kill me. No harm will come to you.
Guess I would
What do you
explain
know
why
about
he appeared
Junshin?
twice.
Junshin was helping survivors at Red Leaf Temple. But I hear the Mongols raided it. Then he's in danger. We will find him. What do you want with Junshin?
He conspired to kill my family.
He's been saving refugees. And his name wasn't on the list we found.
Someone left him a note at the temple. It's identical to the ones the conspirators carried. Junshin was promised supplies for his relief camps. In return, he was to provide information on my whereabouts.
It's just an offer. This proves nothing.
It proves he had contact with the person who killed my family.
We will get to the bottom of this. By talking to Junshin.
You have my word.
Oh, I guess I won't
He was
kill
last
him
seen at Red
immediately
Leaf
after
Temple.
seeing him then. But I won't guarantee it won't happen shortly after.
Let's go.
Wait for me.
Keep up.
Oh, there it is. I was put the horse next to you, but I don't know. I'm often not paying attention to the game, if you've noticed. Like, I'm paying
When we
attention
find the monk,
enough,
Let me
obviously.
deal with him.
But then other
Remember,
times I'm talking about
we agreed
Wario
to
Land
talk to
too.
him.
The men who killed my family talked with their swords.
Masako, you will not kill Junshin until we're certain of his guilt.
Your father was murdered. Did you talk with his killer?
No.
Lord Shimura tracked him down and collected his head. You've had your vengeance, Jin. Don't stand in the way of mine.
What, really? Big surprise. Their numbers are infinite. Oh, what do we got to talk first? Okay, fine. Or where? Follow, but oh, down here.
Enough! Bastards! You pay for that.
Bam, 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 done. Like I said, just run in, heavy attack. With Gosaka's armor especially, it is very effective. I'm not even like using the ghost tools anymore. Like, and if I did start using those, it would be even more powerful. I'm sure that when I get to Chapter 3, Act 3, it's not called chapters. They're not called chapters. It'll be a little bit different story. Hey, they're doing something else? Like, hello? Oh. What?
We need to find
don't-
Junshin. This
Like,
way.
look, I know the enemies don't have the best like sight radius, but that felt a little ridiculous, even
The temple is close.
in
So is
spite
the
of that. Oh well, I guess I'm not going to worry too much about it. It was easy enough to take them out.
Down.
Same thing here.
Just get that monk.
Number of different dudes here, and you know what? I haven't really done the done any one of the fun shoji assassinations for a little bit. Why not? Now here it comes, everybody. Oh, I guess I can actually continue doing the assassination there. That's interesting. Oh, there were actually even more shoji doors if I wanted to go for that, but
Reinforcements.
didn't need to.
I need to get Junshin.
As always, just give me 1 second. Jinsakai is known for two things: exploding knees and going to collect a bunch of weird collectible things instead of
Stand
doing the
aside,
actual quest.
You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
Uh-huh.
They already won.
We're not really gonna do this, right? Okay, let's do that one a second time. I gotta get out of the mindset of just spam heavy attack over and over. Because it is extremely effective, is the reality, and that was kind of like messing me up there. Alright. Can't believe we're actually doing this. That's very silly.
Talk to him.
Talking never works.
You promised me.
My promise is to my family.
And there. Can I get one more? Nope. Of course not. Wait. Hey, come on. There we go.
You hear them coming? They are the enemy.
And to be honest, this should just finish it up real easy. All right, now I can go back into just mashing heavy attack over and over. Ow. Now then. I mean, I think that maybe I was supposed to be getting attacked during that fight, but I kind of just ended it off a little bit too quick. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, please stop doing that. That high-pitched noise is very annoying, you understand. Oh, you're a spear guy. Couldn't even tell with the explosions around here. Alright. You know what? Just do it for good measure, really. Nope. Just don't want to get hit by that because of the irritating nature of how that do. Right. Oh, wait, that's a big guy. You know what? He's gonna die from fire anyway. Don't think it really matters too much. Okay, and one more. It's interesting to start out with a boss here, but it's just like now we're just immediately into fighting regular enemies again. Doesn't seem entirely necessary. I feel like could just end with the boss and would have been fine. Wait, that was enough for an assassination? Again, it's like, even when you're not trying to do it, you're still doing it.
You gave me your word.
When I looked at Junshin, all I saw were my dead grandchildren. Their faces after being cut down. And you were protecting him.
So you tried to kill me? Have you lost your mind?
I have lost everything.
No. You've sacrificed everything. For revenge.
And what do you feel when you think of Yuzo?
Oh yeah, he's a guy in this game.
We can't let anger consume us. Or blind us to our friends.
Like, I gotta say, I don't really have that much strong feelings towards him, and I don't think he's going to be a big deal later on. Anyway.
Masako. Don't ever try to kill me again.
I won't. I promise.
Look for his tracks.
And we're back to the tracks again. It always comes back the tracks, doesn't it?
Junshin went this way.
Although there is
like
also, you know. Okay, just you know, a couple more supplies as you do. Yeah, it's like search for his tracks. I suppose
When we find Junshin, perhaps
you
I should
already
speak with
know
him
the
first.
last place he was seen. Thinking about it right now.
Not yet. But letting me talk first will help.
Then I won't stand in your way. But remember, Jin, he only needs his tongue to talk.
Oh, wait. Where am I going? Here we go. Somewhere hereabouts, right? No, it's just over here again. All right, all right.
There he is.
Please, don't kill me.
Who offered you supplies in exchange for information about Masako?
She called herself Lady Hana.
Liar!
Masako, wait. Who is Lady Hana?
My sister. She was massacred with the rest of my family.
She visited me 2 nights ago, wore a crimson kimono with a golden sash. I remember. She smelled of chrysanthemum.
No.
I never told her anything about you. I swear it.
Leave us.
My sister's alive. She murdered the children.
Why would she want to destroy your clan?
I don't know. But I am going to find her.
You don't have to do it alone.
Meet me in Kamiagata.
So, am I just finishing up this one right now? Because I do not remember where that place is. Okay. That's the name of the upper island. All right, so there's that then. And in the meantime, I suppose I am, gonna go down here, See how long this is going to take. I've already been going for about an hour right now, but perhaps there's not going to be too many quests to do right now. It's hard to say. Oh, is that what smoke plumes are supposed to be for? There's these little tips that it's just like, I guess it's obvious if you're kind of looking for them, but I didn't really make the connection when I was
said he'd meet me here.
Finding some of those earlier.
Maybe someone has seen him.
Just kind of have been instead wandering around and seeing if there was a marker on the map anywhere.
I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Yes, of course. Still going after, what was it, Tomoe? Or something like that? Which, sure. I gotta say, revenge-wise, I don't really care too much about the quest, but, I mean, Moscow I'm finding more interesting, but at the same time, it's like, I'm still committed to at least doing this one. The other various character quests, I think, are, like, less... Well, I didn't start out committing an entire episode.
He's in trouble.
I didn't spend an entire episode prior to this, like, doing, say, Norio, the Warrior Monk's quests, so... I feel like I at least have to... Okay. Again, these assassinations are getting a little bit absurd, really. Stop that. So I'm at least going to see what this one is... Where this one is going. Oh, arrows, okay.
You're wounded.
Yes, there was something that I could pick up off the ground, which means that I have to drop everything story-wise to go do that.
I risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Easy enough, then. And the other thing, of course, is that this is the Archer quest, which is just a whole thing by itself. And it's like, at best, I was just trying to use that blowgun earlier because it was supposed to be stealthy. And I'm just like, oh, they're not going to notice if a blowgun is being used. And they definitely did. I don't know. I didn't think there would be such a huge reaction to being hit with a blowgun. Isn't that kind of like the point of using something like that? It's supposed to be very stealthy.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoe taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
We should get moving.
And there are still like 4 parts left of this
What do you know about
quest.
the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Kashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Well, yeah, it's like another thing I like about the
Before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
First, Hironori Nagao. Now, Tomoe.
Don't be the next to disappoint me.
To be honest, it's not like I'm putting your teachings to any use or anything like that.
What's that ahead?
They hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
Yeah, one of the things I like about Moscow's Quest is that
You
it
said
is
Tomoe traveled to
a
a
bunch
dojo
of
to
different
study.
characters. It's not
What
just
did she
going
do
after the same
before?
person for
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Inugu.
a lot of stuff.
She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight. Even for a prodigy with the bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed. More of Tomoe's work.
Their archers hunt the people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon. A samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
To the bow, yes, but not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
I don't know if using that as a knife was,
If we
you know,
can't
taught
win
you
Tomoe back,
anything
we have no choice.
about
have to
the
kill
bow, but
I
sure.
trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see it, and that scares you.
It bothers me. We're nearly there. We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
That's right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once.
Still not using a bow. And by the way, I beat up like a demon Tengu, which was in a very weird sequence that I probably should have captured for camera to get a longbow, because it's like that was an interesting
Hear
thing.
them.
Talked before about how there's no real like
For training archers.
outright supernatural sort of stuff that generally occurs in this game, but it's like that one
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid
was maybe the
Tomoe is
closest.
teaching them.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
We take the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
Okay, let's do it then. You know, I don't know. It's like, is this really all that much more efficient than using that, the one arrow siege weapon that I was using before? I mean, I feel like anything that Ishikawa can do, it's like, can't like some sort of machine that shoots a billion arrows do just as well. And there we go.
I saw it come from Canada. No fluke. You are improving. He's not here.
Let's make sure.
Yeah,
Look around.
yeah, I sure am.
A supply list. Japanese bows.
Here's
and
a big
targets.
obvious scroll.
Delivery locations all over.
It looks like it's more out of like a
Setting up more training
OG
camps.
PlayStation
One in
game than a
Otsuno,
PlayStation 4
another in
game.
Kushi, and more planned.
That's kind of silly. Anyway,
A message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Tomoe was here.
hey, wait a second. I'm Jin Sakai.
I gave her everything, and she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai. Tomoe was my greatest achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
I think you've made that commitment a
The list
long
we found.
time ago.
We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery. Sakai. You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Oh, for God's sake, this guy. I feel like after you've taken on this person as a student, it's like I have all the right to question your integrity. Where are we going? Also, lists again, which is kind of interesting. 7, 6, and 7. All right, well, head over here. Should probably do them in order, as you do. I don't think it really makes too much of a difference because, again, we're working off of a list, but still, this is at least closer to a landmark.
One of Tomoe's training camps is around here.
Ah! The ghost! Don't kill me!
What's going on?
No promises. Have you done anything that should require me to kill you?
Take whatever you want.
I'm not a thief.
Everyone knows you're attacking caravans. The ghost and the demon Sensei.
Sensei Ishikawa? That's a lie.
I've heard you myself.
Heard us? When?
Not long ago. Tearing up the road like starving wolves.
How are Sensei Ishikawa and I being blamed for highway robbery? Head north. Find out who's responsible.
Oh, man, that's quite a bit north. Okay, fine, fine.
Let's go, Nobu.
But yeah, I think that would be a little bit curious because, you know, the ghost here should probably be known for just, leaving occupied villages just full of corpses, all done within an afternoon. And little else. I guess I do actually... There are plenty of characters that I have killed while on the roads that I guess you could consider caravans, but they are not just random people. They're people who attack me first, usually. I don't even do standoffs or anything at this point in time. Just run up, swords ablazing. Not the phrase, but you know.
Sounds like trouble.
I like the phrase guns ablazing, so I was going to use it there regardless. And here it is again. No, apparently each guy was just here. Come on now. You know what? I'm barely using these things. I might as well. Anything else? Oh. Guess that's just Ishikawa down there. I'm getting a ton of damage off of the kunai at this point in time, you can see. Oh, that is Ishikawa. Once again, I would have murdered him if I was... Hey. Once again, I would have murdered him if the game allowed me to.
You're welcome, Sensei.
And in tradition with the Ishikawa quests, I do,
ghost.
of course,
What
go
happened here?
up to
His
the
caravan
quest
was
area
ambushed.
and then have to go do it
Lots of
again.
attacks lately. People say you're stealing supplies, or sided with the Mongols.
Well,
Rest easy.
the
I'll
first
discuss
one
this with
might
Lord Sakai.
be somewhat true, but only from the Mongols. It's cool. It's cool.
Tomoe is behind this.
She sows paranoia and fear, attacking caravans, blaming us. I caught up to his group too late. Saved him, but not the others.
Where was he ambushed?
Close. Why?
Find the ambush site. Track the rest of Tomoe's group to their camp.
That makes sense.
What's wrong?
Nothing. She has me off balance.
You'll put an end to that.
Rest here. Eat the food I gave you, and wait a while before you leave.
Thank you, Sensei.
Show me where he was ambushed.
There's a certain point, as I'm doing this, where I really question, is Tomoe a real person? Or is this like a group of
How did
2
you find
dozen
me?
people that
Someone
you've been
heard a convoy
training?
being chased.
People avoid the roads because of Tomoe. When I caught wind of a merchant chancing a supply run, I followed.
Why would Tomoe attack supply runs in Kushi Prefecture? There's no strategic importance.
No. But the Kushidera Temple inspires people. Could be a Mongol effort to break morale here.
You don't sound convinced.
I think that's part of it. Not all. Tomoe betrayed everything I taught her. Then she betrayed me. And after me, her home. I'll hunt her past the horizon if I must.
That's gonna keep betraying until the very end.
Here's
As
the
you do.
convoy.
And more victims of Tomoe. Let's see what we can learn. No other survivors.
Japanese and Mongol arrows.
They're covered in
course.
arrows. I can't believe that would happen that way.
It's a warning to the people of Kushi.
From Tomoe.
From Lord Sakai and Sensei Ishikawa. No travel is permitted on these roads.
Wait, that's really
On pain of
that's
death.
really how she was doing it?
But effective.
Come on. Really? Good? No, still investigating, apparently. No, fire just remains fire. Maybe something from, like, the point where they were shot at. No, it's a very small area. Is it the horse? No, it's not the horse. Which still, the fact that thing does not have physics, like even from the very beginning of the game, kind of surprises me. Anything over here? Because I feel right now that it's like what I should be investigating is like a vantage point or something, but I guess not. Oh, there we go.
They took off down the road.
And we'll find them. This is the last time Tomoe and her men will ambush anyone in Kushi Prefecture. Come.
I mean, it's not. This is like quest 6 of 9. Kind of played their hand a bit quickly with that.
Hill! Hurry! Dismount here.
Hurry, so we can dismount literally 2 meters ahead of us.
Quickly. There's no time to scout the camp.
Now who's rushing in with his hakama half-tied?
Now, where'd he go? Oh. I don't know. I don't know how I missed him there, but that's
Why
fine.
is she here alone?
I'll cut her loose. Hold still.
But first, just pick up some more supplies.
Oh, no. No, please. No.
We're here to help.
She said,
Tomoe? What did she say?
she said I could live until the samurai came.
Ah, dang. Oh, survive the ambush. Okay. Just gotta get up here and finish. Hey, come on. Hey, come on. Once again, my refusal to use arrows is legendary. And will not stop anytime soon. Now the real question is, did they have to kill that woman? They were trying to fight us, but you know, they certainly got her very quickly at the start of that ambush.
Tomoe set a trap for us, and we walked right into it.
I spoke with her 2 days ago.
Tomoe?
The captive. Heard her talking about a Japanese woman she saw with the Mongols. I asked her to find out where they were camped and report back.
You did what?
It could have gone the other way. We'd be standing over Tomoe's body instead.
You talk about what it means to be a warrior. How Tomoe undermines that. But you and she are the same.
You expect us to be perfect. Your uncle, me, Masako Adachi. But only a child expects perfection of his elders.
Finish your thought, Sensei.
We all carry weapons. We all choose between life and death.
And you're too comfortable with that power.
And if I weren't, I would be dead. And so would you, Ghost.
Not everyone can be a samurai.
But we're all killers. We still have a camp in Otsuna to deal with.
Hey, and I got a level too. It's like what a quest to get another level at, hey? It's the sort of thing that would make you start to question the things that maybe. Sort of thing that would make you start to question like your mission and everything that you've been doing up until this point, but at the same time, it's also like, well, you know. This is a side quest. So I don't think they're quite at that point just yet. Well, I don't want to go to the quest end or the act ender yet. That's probably going to be a big mission just on its own, of course, because you know, it was last time, and I kind of expect the same thing here. No, this episode is large enough that I'm not going to be starting up that soon enough. Though, can I fast travel? I certainly can. However, that said, that's just going to be something that will be relevant in the next episode, not this one. Okay. Terrible horse terrain, but it's working out anyway. I died and it knocked all of the battery power out of my controller. What if I can just do? Come on. Come on, horse. I'm gonna do this. It's not gonna let me do it. Oh, come on now. What about the whole iron will thing that allows me to revive? Okay, fine. I guess this is the actual place that you're supposed to be going down anyway, so go do that in that way instead. Now then, the game's going to stop being a baby about allowing me to jump off of large cliffs. Should be able to get to this damn quest already. Somewhere. Look, the wind mechanic certainly does guide you to the area that you need to go, but I do also think that it is, the difficulty of trying to figure out exactly how it works is frustrating as well. They have a little marker that appears on screen. I've seen it, just don't want to use it. Inside the farmhouse, that's good. I can just go right up here.
And Ran is the one who saw their camp.
That's right, Sensei.
Sakai.
Sensei Ishikawa, is all this Tomoe's work?
She and her Mongols have been busy. A woman here named Ran knows where to find her.
Lead the way. How does she know where Tomoe's camp is?
She stumbled on it while foraging in the woods.
She's lucky to be alive.
Everyone with her was killed. Is your name Ran?
Yes, my lords.
The Mongols who did this to you, they were led by one of our own.
Tomoe. I'll never forget that face. She used to ride with a group of thieves who lived here.
That's not possible. Tomoe is from Umugi Prefecture.
She found her way here. Her bow terrorized Utsuna for years. People used to say she could knock a falcon from the sky, blindfolded.
This camp you found, where is it?
The forest southwest of here. Between the river and the western shore.
Damn.
So yeah, she was always kind of
The
awful.
secrets I shared. All wasted. You old fool. Why did she lie to me?
Tomoe never told you any of that.
Before we fought, I offered to adopt Tomoe as my daughter. Make her samurai.
For someone like her, that's quite a change in fortune.
And I took it away.
Because she's a hired killer.
Because her sensei failed her. She fell back into the life she knew.
It's one thing to wreck your chance at a better life, but to terrorize your own people.
I am aware, Sakai.
Are you? Can I count on you to do what needs to be done?
We have a camp to find.
Am I also going to be fighting Ishikawa at this rate?
We need to stop Tomoe before she takes more lives.
Man, I really am starting to question Sakai's willingness to let these dudes in on the retaking of Tsushima.
Good
If
news
this
Tomoe
is
fell back to a place
how
she
it's all
knows,
going to turn out.
Because she's desperate.
She has the Mongol Empire on her side.
The more we damage her efforts, the more likely the Khan withdraws his support.
We could use that to our advantage. Drive a wedge between them.
What if we did, and Tomoe abandoned the Mongol cause?
After everything she's done, she deserves punishment.
Even if she were willing to fight for us?
Would you trust
Yes.
her?
No.
The woman we spoke to said Tomoe terrorized people here. It must have been years ago. Tomoe would have been young.
In her teens, and holding her own among bandits.
Difficult for someone twice her age. And you never suspected anything.
When she began her study with me, she hid a small blade in her sleeve, and she secretly hoarded food.
I can see how you could overlook those signs.
There were others. I wanted to make her my heir so badly. I blinded myself to the truth. The camp should be nearby.
Perfect terrain for archers lying in wait.
Keep your eyes open. Dismount here. Stay low and find a good place to scout the camp. Up here.
As always, the scouting will go to waste, but you know.
Japanese arrows.
Of course.
Well, that goes without saying.
Bodies used for archery practice.
Tomoe's signature. Shut this camp down. Keep your eyes open for Tomoe.
Ready when you are, Sensei.
I'll stay hidden until you strike.
Okay, let's go. Great. What? Huh? Whatever, anyway. I'm not even entirely sure what happened with that, but that's okay. As it is, not going to be doing too much.
I've seen you recently.
Look around.
Yeah, that was it. More artifacts that I'm not going to use, as you do. And then more searching. Great. All right, all right, all right. Always how that's got to go, isn't it? Why am I not even seeing anything right now? I feel like I should... Oh. I haven't really used any sticky... Yeah, I guess I'm probably going to be pretty much full on stuff for quite a while now that it's just like the build is coming together. Take that. So what are we searching for, really? There we
Sensei.
are.
Could be Tomoe.
The sensei and the ghost. I'm
Finally,
getting tired
you
of
can actually
No archers
confirm
are
that
dead.
she's a real
It's over.
person.
Ambush.
Go after Tomoe. I'll hold these fools off.
Okay. Like, there's almost a question of why did she even show up here?
Keep telling yourself that.
Oh, really? It's like archers are some of the easiest guys to kill in the game. I just got to get close to them, really.
There's nowhere to go, Tomoe.
One of the upgrades I got was the ability to deflect arrows. So it's like if I'm actually trying, it's going to be super trivial.
Where's she going? Tomoe!
No, don't, like, get off the horse.
So you're old Sakai, the sensei's new pet.
And you're a gifted archer who had a chance at a better life and threw it away.
Is that what he told you?
Tomoe, why are we talking?
So I can warn you to watch your back. My sensei tried to kill me. He'll try the same with you.
Thanks for the warning, but I'm here to end this.
Wouldn't be the first
It's already
time.
over. I have
At
nothing.
the Moscow quest.
No one.
Put the bow down, Tomoe.
Saw it coming.
Has she lost her mind? No sign of her. I should tell Sensei Ishikawa.
Okay, well, you know, it's like that really kind of like lessens the impact of doing that when I just did it immediately afterwards, but you know. Besides, it's like, how fast could you possibly swim? I would be able to get away. I would be able to see her very easily, but whatever. Anyway, back on the horse and go see what I can say. like, come on, Tomoe. You are a horrible, murderous, terrible person. It's just like... Oh. A bunch of these guys. Well, whatever. I'm not even going to fight them. Not right now.
Quickly, Nobu.
Shouldn't need to either, as long as I'm getting in a direction here. And aside from that, it's like, man, almost like a... Yeah, what part of this quest is it right now? 7 of 9. So I think that's actually probably going to be the last bit that I'm doing here, which is good because it has been nearly an hour and a half in the episode.
Tomoe could have killed me, but she didn't.
You let her get away.
She jumped off a cliff. I saw her.
And then I jumped off a cliff as well.
She wanted you to.
She sounded desperate.
She is, because of us.
Why does she think you'll turn on me?
She doesn't. She's trying to drive a wedge between us. And it's working.
No, it's not.
Good. But the next time you wonder if I can do what's needed, ask yourself first.
Tomoe isn't finished yet. I guess they shall go north to curry favor with the Mongols.
We'll find her.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's all the quest then for Chapter 2. I think next time I will be finishing it up and maybe getting somewhat into Act 3. I suppose we'll have to see. I'm still thinking that after seeing that I have nearly every single upgrade in the game, that it's probably not going to be as large, although certainly landmass-wise and everything. It does say that it has like 15 liberation points and everything, so maybe it'll actually be quite lengthy, but I suppose I'm not going to see until I get there.